All right, next up under the Tools menu, we're going to take a look at Crossfade Loop. It's a tool you can use when you're building loops and wanting to do stuff within Acid or other software where you can use loops. Let's take a look. All right, we've got a sample here of some of the VO. We've zoomed in a little ways on it. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just create a small area that is a loop. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here. Okay, so we're going to take that as our loop. Go up here to the special menu. If you remember how we said edit sample, we can make it a sustaining with release loop, infinite loop. Say OK. Now we've got our loop defined. We come up here to the tool menu, and we come up to crossfade loop. And basically, what it's allowing us to do is it's allowing us to deciding, whether it's a sustaining or release. I made a sustaining loop, so we're going to choose that. The preset here is that you can crossfade the sustaining loop at 25%, which is kind of what it comes up as the default. Preview mode is loop the loop, play the loop through post loop, play as a one-shot. Usually I just go with loop the loop. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. 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 Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. 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 Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. You can hear that what happens is it's really harsh and very abrupt with the bypass. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, here's some sample. Okay, and you can hear how it smooths out substantially when I use the crossfade loop. Basically, what the crossfade loop is allowing you to do is it's crossfading the beginning and the end of your loop so that you can smooth it out. So if you're having a loop that's a little bit too harsh, you want it to be a little bit more of a smooth attack and release, then you can use this tool to be able to, graphically and with percentages choose whether it's the loop itself or the post loop and what percentages you're going to be crossfading them until you can audibly hear what works best for your file. And it's a pretty handy tool, and it works really well for its specific little niche.